Hey guys, this is gonna be my first story time. Sorry. Sorry if the lighting is not very good. I'm actually done this really late. Um, as you guys can tell by the title, this story time is how I met Jet, or I might just title it Jet. There's no promises that I won't cry, because I really miss him. So I'm sorry if I start crying. So, it was about 6.5 years ago. I just moved into the house I'm in right now. I told my parents I wanted to check out the neighborhood, take a break from unpacking. And I was walking around, and I walked to this park just across the street from my house. And there he was. He was sitting there on the playground with his little sister. And I just kind of walked around the park a bit, and I finally walked up to him and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Brittany. I just moved in," and found out he just moved in as well. So I told him I lived just across the street, and he said he actually lives just down the street, not that far, and there's just 3-4 houses down from my house. And so every once in a while, I would see him at the park and we'd just hang out. Eventually, he would ring my doorbell, or I'd go down to his house and ring his doorbell, and we would start hanging out like that. I would hang out at his house, he'd hang out at my house. We started to become really good friends. One day, we decided to make some tips for San Andreas on YouTube. And that is how I started YouTube as well, is with him. We did videos on San Andreas for the longest time. And then we did Roblox. We did just, I think, just only a couple videos on Roblox. If you guys don't know what Roblox is, it's just a internet game. And San Andreas is a PlayStation game. So, we would do videos on that. And then we would just do, as time went on, we did more videos. And they were pretty random. Just like, whatever videos we could think of, like the haunted room, like, what was that about? And actually, the haunted room is this room now, because I moved to this room, because I used to be in the other room, if you guys know from my older videos. And then we did the one video, I don't even remember what I named it. It was like a video where I ran into the wall. It was really funny. But that was just like a redo, like it actually happened. So we're just like, hey, let's make it a video. So we made that into a video. And time went on, we just made random videos, stupid videos. Like when I was at his house, we made a video of me sitting on the floor, and I was talking to his dog Noelle, and I said, "You're gonna lose your one piece of hair." Like, it made no sense, but I did. I just said it. So yeah, hang on, I gotta move. I'm getting uncomfortable sitting on my feet. So eventually, as time was going by, Jet was at my house one day. We were just hanging out regularly, no videos or anything. We were just hanging out. And he kept saying he wasn't feeling good. So he went home, and he continued saying he wasn't feeling good. And a week later, I was supposed to be not babysitting, I should. I was supposed to house sit for him as they went on vacation. And my dad came to my room and said I don't have to do it anymore. I asked him why. And he said Jet was diagnosed with cancer again. Because I knew before I met him he had cancer. And it wasn't, like, I didn't really think of it much because it was before I met him, and I knew he made a great recovery. And I'm happy to have him as a friend. So when I found out he had cancer, it was devastating. but I just kept keeping my hopes up. He's gonna get better, he's gonna get fine. And I kept praying. I would always visit him when he was in the hospital. I'd go down to his house and talk to him because he couldn't really leave his house as much. He couldn't come to my house anymore. So I went down to his house all sorry, my voice just cracked. But I would always visit him and hang out with him. Except on the days, like, when I wasn't feeling well, of course I couldn't go down there because it could risk him. One day we got invited to the Bat Cave. Like, it was really cool. We went to this, like, underground place where we saw all these really cool cars, and it was like his Bat Cave, and we got to ride the Bat car and stuff like that. And that was a lot of fun, and I could never forget that. I would always be with him by his side. And what I liked was he never gave up. He had cancer, but he stayed strong. And then one day, Shay and I went to his house, and he told us that the cancer was gone. It was such a relief. We were just filled with excitement and happiness. And like, what was it, about a month later, he was re-diagnosed with cancer again. And they say, I'm sorry, they say when you get cancer the third time, you don't really have much of a chance of surviving. But I stuck by him. I didn't want to leave his side. I was always with him, and he was always so brave. He had so many surgeries, and he went through so much. And one day, he came home, and he was home for a while. And his dad went in his room one morning, and his eyes were like, I'm really sorry. His lips were blue, and it didn't look good. He called 911 immediately, and he was rushed to the hospital, where that day he passed away. I miss him so much. I know he's in a better place now, and I'm never going to forget him. What I want to say to wrap up this video is I want you guys to be like Jette. Life has its struggles, but be strong. You will get through it, one way or another. You're gonna make it. Jette is my hero, and I'm never gonna forget him. And I don't want to stop YouTube because he passed away. In a way, it's kind of keeping his memory by not giving up. I definitely have my own life struggles, but because of him, I know even through the hardest struggles, everything will be okay. As of today, it's been a little over a year since he passed. June 12th, he passed away. It's almost been 2 years. I'm sorry, I look like crap right now. I made this video so you guys can know pretty much how everything started here and how one of the greatest friendships was formed. A really great story. Sorry my first story time was so sad. I just really thought that you guys should hear this and know the truth of how Jette and I came and to be friends, and basically how I started this YouTube channel. Well, not exactly this channel, but you guys get the point. Because we like went from the Brit and Jet show, which was such a weird name, like what the heck, to what was it? The Three Friends, to just Brit Terry. The reason I changed it to just Brit Terry was because I didn't really feel like I could, like, Jette and I, he was there the whole time, and the only reason I'm not adding people onto my channel permanently is because the way we started is, I wish I could keep it that way, but for now it will be just Brit Terry. Maybe one day I can add a permanent not star, I should say star, but person to my channel. But yeah, sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed my story time. So that's the Jette story. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.